I really want to apologize. I'm so sorry for everything that... I know this is sounding really lame.
Oh, limping right along.
It's just that if anybody had ever told me that Tad and I would... that I never thought that we ever had a chance to get back together.
Oh, and now you're a believer.
We never planned anything. It just happened.
Oh, I feel so much better, Dixie, knowing that the cheating was not premeditated.
He always was thinking of you, okay? He never meant to hurt you.
Really? Thinking of me? Alone with you at Napa over champagne and caviar at Nexus or heeding the call of the wild up north, he was thinking of me? It must have been very awkward for you, especially in bed.
All I'm trying to say is how much I regret how much we've hurt you.
Spare me the phony sympathy. If there's anything I can't stand, it's a sore winner.
Nobody's the winner here, okay? Especially when there's children involved.
Oh, well, I think children's welfare was the last thing that you were thinking about when you lied to your son. He caught my husband kissing you, not Ted. But then I guess lying comes easily to you, doesn't it? I mean, you lied to me at the airport when I saw you, and you told me that you were in love with Ted and you were going to accept his marriage proposal.
Look, I made mistakes, all right? If you want to count how many, you could probably fill a book with them. I'm just saying I was hoping that we could be civilized about this.
You have my husband, and now you're going to be my etiquette coach? Just don't expect me to smile and curtsy on the way out.
I understand why you resent me.
Dixie, I don't want your understanding or your sympathy, all right? So just save your mealy-mouthed routine.
I just wanted to apologize for what it's worth.
For what it's worth? I don't know. What is it worth? You tell me, what is the going rate for apologies from self-serving hypocrites these days?
I have just agonized over all I've wanted to say to you, to try to explain this to you and how it happened.
Well, it's funny, you know, because I didn't get any message at Tempo or on my answering machine. I guess your letter of apology got lost in the mail, right? Poor Dixie, wandering around, consumed with regret on the off chance that you might run into me. Who do you think you're kidding? You never wanted to run into me ever the rest of your life. You have been avoiding me, and you know why? Because deep down, you know that what you and my husband did was wrong and selfish and disgusting.
I just thought it would be good if we all took some time to calm down and see where we stood.
I know exactly where I stand. I stand alone with my son, and you're with Ted. I feel like some sort of insurance ad, you know, where they remove the husband from the picture and all of a sudden the wife is left there with this stupid grin on her face.
Obviously, I made a mistake, okay? You obviously need more time.
What is that, the time that heals all wounds? Is this my Christmas present, Dixie? It certainly was sensitive and compassionate of you. I could have used this feeling a little earlier, like maybe around Thanksgiving, when I had to tell my son why his father couldn't be with us to carve the turkey or offer a prayer of thanks, or all those nights I tucked him in, and he would ask me where his father was, and I would have to tell him that his father was busy, was working. My son and I, we were both innocent and trusting, and we believed that his father, my husband, was a man of his word. So when he asked me where his father was, I would tell him, Daddy is busy. Daddy works so hard. Oh, he was busy, all right, wasn't he? And he was working really hard, so I wouldn't find out with whom.
Give me a break. I made mistakes, all right? I've hurt people that I didn't mean to hurt. I lied. But you can't stand there and play this sainted martyr with me, Brooke. Not after the little trick you tried to pull.
You were sleeping with a married man, and you knew his wife, and you knew his child, and you pretended you were my friend.
Oh, you, Miss Pure, honest, and honorable, tried to trick your husband into having another baby.
How dare you question my wanting another child?
Tad doesn't want one. So you decided to trick your husband into getting you pregnant.
I loved Tad. And I saw him drifting further and further away every day. And I didn't, for the life of me, have any reason why. And I was blaming myself. And all the time, I should have been blaming you, shouldn't I? And you're going to stand there? And you're going to blame me for trying to save my marriage and have another child? All the time, I guess I should have realized that you'd already ruined my marriage, huh?
shouldn't have said that. I've stepped over the line, okay? But we have hurt each other enough. We've all made mistakes. Let's concentrate on forgiving each other and not fighting, okay?
Oh, you forgive me? What a relief.
That's not what I meant. There has been so much pain that has gone around. It would just add to it if we keep...
9 months from now, I had another boy or another girl that might distract Tad from his reason for living, i.e. you.
Well, since that's not going to happen, we don't have to discuss it, do we? I just hope that...
For what? World peace? Hugs and kisses for everybody?
Peace would be nice for all our lives, for a change.
Well, be my guest. Wave your magic wand and click your heels 3 times together. And wake up on New Year's Eve day, conscience-free, and a string tied to the world around your finger. You know what, Dixie? You're not the only one whose wishes come true.
And what is that supposed to be?
What it means is, if you think that I'm walking away from this marriage empty-handed, think again.